Okay. So shall we start? Okay. So shall we start? Okay. So shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think this is time for us to start the webinar. Good morning, Namaskaram. My name is Hita. I'm a radio jockey working for Club of M, Mathrubhumi. And welcome to a webinar conducted by both Mathrubhumi and Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education on the topic, Are you planning for your dream career? Before that, I would love to speak something about our Kalasalingam University. This is one of India's best private universities, and this is our golden opportunity to get a chance to speak with the experts from the university as well as to know about the courses there so that we can build a beautiful career. And before we start a webinar, I would love to request to all the participants to please mute your voices. I mean, കേട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ സ്റ്റുഡൻസും പാരൻസും നമ്മുടെ വോയിസ് ഒക്കെ ഒന്ന് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെക്കണം. പിന്നെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതൊക്കെ കയ്യിൽ വെക്കുക. മലയാളത്തിലാണെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് സെഷന്റെ അവസാനം ചോദിക്കാം കേട്ടോ. So first of all, I would love to invite the Vice President of Kalasalingam University to give us a brief introduction about Kalasalingam, Dr. Shasi Anand Sridharan sir. And before letting him to speak, I would love to say something about him. Like he is that Vice President of college who we all dream to get. He's like the Professor Dumbledore from the Harry Potter series because he's not limiting himself to academics. He's also into much more activities which all the students dream to get. We dream to get a vice president like him. Welcome, sir.
Good morning to all. Am I audible, madam? Is it all good?
Yes, sure.
Hearty good morning to all students, all prospective students and parents and all other participants for this webinar organized by Mathrubhumi in association with Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education or Kalasalingam University. It's indeed a hearty pleasure to talk to and address to each and every one of you. Though we would have loved to conduct this, in the physical mode, meet with you personally, talk to you personally, and interact with you on a personal note. This was the best which we could do given the pandemic, and we are very happy to share information about Kalasalingam University with each and every one of you on this auspicious day and auspicious junction. So a little bit about Kalasalingam University. It started off in the year 1984. So we are a 37-year-old institution. It started off as Kalasalingam College of Engineering in 84, and 2006 we became a deemed university. So right now, right from engineering to agriculture to architecture to forensic science, management, pharmacy, arts, science, commerce, name the field, we have it here at Kalasalingam University. So the founder's vision, my grandfather, Mr. T. Kalasalingam, his vision was to have everything from pre-KG till PhD in the same campus. And with that vision, Kalasalingam University is marching ahead. And soon next year, we will be starting more and more programs in nursing, paramedical science, and medical science, and medical as well in the upcoming years to come. So it is indeed a great pleasure that such a big education empire is situated near Madurai and Tenkasi, close to about 1 hour from Madurai, 1.5 hours from Tenkasi, and we are located right at the foothill on the other side of the Western Ghats of the country. A bit about Kalasalingam University before I go ahead. In terms of awards and accolades, very recently, about 2 weeks back, the central government Ministry of Education declared National Institutional Ranking Frameworks, or in short, NIRF rankings. In the NIRF rankings, I'm very, very proud to say that Kalasalingam University was ranked 50th in the country, 50 among all universities in the country, 56th in engineering category, and 74th among all institutions in the overall category as well. So it is a great pride for all of us, and also for you prospective students, to be studying in such an institution that is ranked among the top in the nation. And also on a world level, Times Higher Education, a UK-based organization, they release world rankings every year. In the world level, we are also ranked 800 to 1000 in the overall category, and between 600 to 800 in physical sciences category. I'll just like to highlight that not many Indian institutions make it to the top 1000, and Kalasalingam University is one of the universities which has made it to the top 1000 in the world level in the Times Higher Education rankings. Apart from that, a lot of accreditations and awards also we have. Very recently in the Swachh campus rankings, we got the 3rd place. We are having a clean and green campus as well. And also all our eligible programs are accredited by NDA, NAC. And of course, one unique thing is that Kalasalingam University is the only university in India where all engineering programs are also accredited by ABET, which stands for Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, ABET. It's an accrediting body out of USA. So when your engineering degrees are accredited by ABET, getting jobs, or most importantly, equivalency of your degree on par with any institution in the world is what you would get upon graduating from Kalasalingam University. And also for our forensic science programs, our forensic science degree is accredited by United Kingdom's Chartered Society of Forensic Sciences, which enables students to secure employment not only within India, but anywhere in the world, be it the UK, be it the Gulf, or any other areas. Securing an employment with a forensic science degree is easy thanks to the accreditation from the UK agency for Kalasalingam University Forensic Science degree. And also our agriculture programs, BSc Agriculture, BSc Horticulture, for which we are undergoing the ICAR accreditation, is also undergoing right now. The committee has already visited the campus, and we expect the results to be announced really soon. So what I would like to highlight to all students and parents over here is that at Kalasalingam University, we believe that quality is key. We leave no stone unturned to ensure that quality is there in all aspects of education. Right from the moment you enter the institution till the time you graduate, we want to ensure that you get the best of the best possible in terms of education, and as well as a vibrant and joyous campus life too. And again, secondly, I'd like to talk in terms of the academics which we offer over here at Kalasalingam University. You'll be hearing more from the experts, over the next couple of minutes as well. But in terms, as I told, quality is something which we lay key stress on, and we also have a lot of industry collaborated programs at Kalasalingam University. Our computer science and engineering program is offered in conjunction with IBM, mechanical engineering program with Siemens, electronics program with Nanochip Technologies, and many our arts and science, BSc Computer Science, BSc Information Technology, BCA, in collaboration with TCS Ion, and many more like that. We want to ensure that when a student is inside the campus, not only they undergo the academics, but you also, with the real-time exposure to what is happening in industry, and also courses being taught by industry personnel, you have an idea of what is happening, and by the time you graduate, you have the necessary skills that you would need in order to become a successful graduate and a successful citizen when you leave the campus as well. And a lot more innovative things are being offered at Kalasalingam University. Is that being a deemed university, we also have this option of a semester abroad program. We have MOUs with over 40 plus universities across the world, from USA, UK, Poland, Taiwan, Korea, Australia, New Zealand, name whichever place. You can go and spend 1 semester or 1 year for a semester abroad program. And also we have the option of international internships, wherein you can complete your program early and spend close to 6 months or 1 year abroad and do an international internship as well. not only in any of these places, but also like, in Dubai, UAE, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, many places we do have tie-ups, and our students are currently pursuing their international internships as well, in spite of being the pandemic right now. So that is, the opportunities are aplenty here at Kalasalingam University. And apart from that, in terms of learning foreign languages, we do expect every student to learn learn a new language, be it French, German, or Mandarin. We have our in-house, we have our Taiwan Education Center, and there is a full-time faculty from Taiwan who's staying over here and will be teaching Mandarin to the students as well. So many such opportunities are available to the students in terms of improving themselves, not only in terms of academics, but also overall, all round. And also for the students who are staying inside the hostels, huge amount of clubs, a very active campus life. Fine arts club, photography clubs, sports, many such options are available to ensure that you have a very active social life when you are here at Kalasalingam University. And lastly, before I conclude, I'd just like to touch upon our placement record every year. Is that, like, just now the placement season has started for the year 22, which means your seniors who are going to graduate next year. And I'm very happy to say that already 600 of them are placed, even though they 600 have already secured their job offers from excellent companies such as Accenture, Capgemini, DXC, Wipro, Cognizant, Mu Sigma, many more, with the highest pay package so far being 1.17 crores. So that is the amount of opportunities which are available here at Kalasalingam University. And last year, 2020-21 batch of students which have passed out, close to 90% of them have gotten job offers, with the highest package being about 65 lakhs per annum. That was the package the students secured last year. So the market is good right now in terms of employment opportunities, but as students and parents, you would need a strong driving force, or rather a strong guiding force, to ensure you gain the necessary skills in order for securing a bright employment upon graduation. And we at Kalasalingam University are here to help you succeed in your path for that and gain a successful career upon graduation. So that's it. I'll conclude over here. So thank you to all the parents. Thank you to all the students for joining us in this webinar. I hope it will be an interactive session. Looking forward to more and more questions from you, so that we can see how we can address your questions. And most importantly, I extend an open invitation to all students and as well as parents, so that you can feel free to visit the campus, contact any of our admission counselors. Feel free to visit the campus anytime to see our infrastructure, interact with the faculty, interact with the students, and secure your admission here at Kalasalingam University to ensure a bright future and a successful career ahead of you. Thank you very much for the webinar. Thank you very much for the opportunity. All the best to all the students and parents. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was such a beautiful, brief and contentful type of, a briefing of the institution. Thank you so much for giving us that. And now we have to move on to the next person. I think the first faculty to talk to us on the topics and to help us to build a career, Dr. K. Sundar. He is the Dean of School of Biochemical Engineering of Kalasalingam, to talk on the topic job opportunities in chemical, biotechnological and biomedical engineering. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Shall I share my screen?
Yes, sir.
I thank Mathrubhumi for this opportunity to talk to the prospective students who will be coming, who are interested in going to college. And I would like to explain about the opportunities that is available in biotechnology, biomedical and chemical engineering. I am the Dean of School of Bio and Chemical Engineering at Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. I would like to just introduce what the subject is before moving on to the opportunities that are available. And as you know, the biotechnology is a colorful program which is everywhere, from agriculture to medical to food, aquatic, as well as like in the fermentation or bioprocess industries, in bioinformatics, analysis of the genome, and then like intellectual property rights, and then warfare or bioterrorism. We are going through a pandemic period, and then like we know like what a virus can do, and then like there are a lot of opportunities available right now in medical biotechnology. And the biotechnology deals with three different aspects. It's an interdisciplinary field. It's biochemical engineering, which talks about the production of chemicals, enzymes, even microorganisms, and then vaccines. And the biology, which encompasses cell and molecular biology, microbiology, immunology, genetic engineering, cancer biology. And then bioinformatics aspect, which combines both biotechnology and information science, where people do genome analysis, as well as like they design newer drugs as well as vaccines for pathogenic microorganisms. So there are so many opportunities available in various biotech industries, like starting from Biocon or Pfizer or Novartis. Like in India, like the biotech is booming right now. Like there are many different participants who have started industries, like who are into like various different fields of biotechnology, which is like production of enzymes or production of vaccines, and then like drugs, and then like specialty chemicals and analysis of genome as well. And similarly, a biomedical engineer, he designs and develops and maintains equipment that are used in healthcare industries. These equipment are used for diagnosis as well as for therapy. And the biomedical engineering subject comprises of biology, that is the candidate should know about anatomy and physiology of individuals. And then they also study microbiology and biochemistry, and then pathology. And they also study electronics and instrumentation part, so that they can design an equipment that can be used for diagnosis or therapy. And they also study the materials and then their healthcare applications, such as like tissue engineering, like how an implant, for example, like how that can be used for regeneration of tissues. And there are a variety of opportunities available in Wipro Healthcare, for example, like GE, Siemens, Allergan, Philips, all those companies. And chemical engineering, it's a process, they are employed in process industries, and they are mainly like into conversion of raw materials into a product on a larger scale. If you compare a chemist concerns with reactions, but a chemical engineer worries about the yield as well as the purity of a product. So they will be involved in like large scale operations in many different industries like petrochemical or pharma and the chemical industries. So they will be involved in the operation and maintenance of equipment as well as safety. So there are some of the chemical engineers, I mean, industries where chemical engineers can be employed, like petroleum refineries. There are many different refineries, IOCL and ONGC is there in India. And pharma industry, Reliance is there. Pharma industry like Dr. Reddy's, Cipla, Sun Pharma, Pfizer, Biocon, and then specialty chemicals like Dow, DuPont, Bayer, and then fertilizers, Spic and Madras Fertilizers, Nagarjuna, Russia Chemicals, and then like similarly bioprocess industries and general chemicals. Like there are many different industries which are involved, and India is one of the large-scale manufacturer of active pharmaceutical ingredients, like which are chemicals manufactured and then which are given to pharma industries for making specialty drugs. And then bioprocess industries like Biocon, Pfizer, Abbott, etc. So why we need to study at CARE? So when you are looking for a college, like you need to look for a curriculum, because that is very important. And our curriculum, as mentioned by our vice president, is driven by industry, like it is industry requirement is put into the syllabus. And then based on that, because we have industry people who are participating in our curriculum designing process. So like our, it also includes like a larger portion of hands-on training that is given to the students, so that like the students will be like job ready when they graduate. And then the faculty members. The faculty members are very much important, because like they are going to give you like what you need to, the knowledge that you need to gain. And these faculty members, we have a diversified group of faculty members, because both biotechnology as well as biomedical engineering, they are like interdisciplinary fields. So we have a diverse group of faculty members. And these faculty members, like they are experienced in the industry as well as like from India and abroad. So they bring in like lot of knowledge, and they also like most of our faculty members are PhD holders, and they have their own research programs running. And we have about like 2 crores of research projects which are running in the school. And these the undergraduate students who come to the departments can also participate in the research of the faculty members. And then like they publish, and then they get trained. And these are helpful like when they look for a job or when they go for higher studies. And the facilities that is being provided. And we have a wonderful facility like we have all the basic facilities that is needed for training an undergraduate student, apart from our research programs. So like the students will be like given like free hands-on training, as well as like they can use our facilities at any point of time, like even in the evenings, late evenings, as well as like during the weekends. And then the training and internship, the opportunities available for training, like we have like train our students in variety of newer technologies, as well as like we give opportunities for the students for towards placements. And then internship opportunities are also available like in the industries as well as in research institutions. And then like collaborations in institutions. The departments have collaborations with many different institutions in India and abroad, as well as like industries. And then our biomedical engineering program that needs hospital training. So we have like MOUs with many different hospitals in Madurai as well as in Tirunelveli. So that gives an opportunity for our students to go on have a real-time experience in the hospitals. And then alumni. Alumni is more important because like our students are there everywhere throughout the world. So these alumni are very important because that tells you like how the program is being run, and then like how the students are being trained, and then they get placed. So this, I just want to give you just a glimpse of our students who are our alumni who are in higher studies in different universities. Whether you take US, they went to Harvard University, Carnegie Mellon, Cornell, one of the topmost institutions in the world. And in Canada, they went to McMaster and McGill. And then Uppsala in Sweden, Max Planck in Germany. And then like recently, like our graduate, she went to Switzerland, to University of Zurich. And this is some of our alumni in different institutions in India, as well as like in other Asian countries like Japan, Osaka University, National University of Singapore, Academia Sinica in Taiwan. And then like in India, like they went to IISc, IIT Madras, IIT Guwahati, IIT Delhi, IISER. So some of the students, they directly went from an undergraduate program to PhD program because they can compete with master students who come from other institutions, and then like they could do very well. So because of that, they went for a direct PhD program in IIT Madras as well as IISER Bhopal. So we also train our students for GATE examination because GATE gives them the opportunity to pursue higher studies in premier Indian institutions like IITs. And this gives a glimpse of our alumni in industries in India, like starting from the Reddy's, Abbott, Biocon, and HCL, the traditional IT companies like HCL or TCS or Accenture, they also have a pharmacovigilance division, which deals with regulatory affairs. So like biotechnology graduates are employed there. And then like Zifo, AstraZeneca, Allergan, GSK, these are some of the industries like where our alumni are employed. And then like we also have our biomedical students employed in different medical colleges as well as hospitals, including Government Medical College, and then like Capgemini and Tata Elxsi. And our chemical engineering students, they are employed in major chemical industries such as PIC, TCW, tea and petro products, and Chuchukurin alkaline chemicals. And this, just I wanted to put a separate slide. This is Major Robin Mukhopadhyaya. Like he is Army Major. Like he was our graduate, and then like from there, like he went on a separate that was introduced in 2012. Like they have a biotechnology, biomedical engineering, and chemical engineering officers section, and then in that division, like he was selected, and then like these are some of the our alumni who are in the in industries abroad. So in New Zealand, like from New Zealand to US, like some of our students or senior students are like they are very big persons now. One is a senior advisor in New Zealand, and another person is vice president in States, like in US. And then like other alumni, like they are employed in different countries. So I hope like this gives you an overview of like the facilities that are available in our institution, as well as the training opportunities available, as well as the alumni who are in higher studies, as well as like who went to industries in India and abroad. And this speaks about the quality of education that is being provided here. And our alumni are always willing to help, and they always participate. And during this pandemic period, we conducted so many webinars, and they have participated. Our alumni have come forward, and then they have participated in those programs, and then they have also participated in training our students towards placement. Like they have spent time in going through our students' resume, as well as like training them for tests, as well as like interviews. And so this opportunity is very useful for the students who are looking for placements. So I thank Mathrubhumi for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. Your efforts to speak about the faculties and everything there was meticulous. And I also would love to mention the fact that Kalasalingam's effort is also meticulous. Even during this pandemic situation, they're trying their best to interact with students, and that is what the students need more in their life. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
And now let's move on to the next topic. And I think dimensions of life are very important for all of us, right? So we have Dr. J.T. Winowlin Jappes, Dean of School of Automotive and Mechanical Engineering, to talk about modular dimensions of mechanical and core engineering. Welcome, sir. I also hope that I pronounce your name properly. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I hope my screen is visible. Yes. Greetings to all of you. Very good morning to one and all present here. I'm very happy to meet all of you during this pandemic through the virtual mode. Okay. So I'll be giving a few information related to the modular dimensions of mechanical as well as the core engineering branches, what you are looking for. This is one of the main important topic of today's discussion, because the people perception about the core engineering is slightly changed over a period of time. I'm Winowlin, Dean School of Automotive and Mechanical Engineering. In our school, we have 3 undergraduate programs, Aeronautical Engineering, Automobile Engineering, and Mechanical Engineering. And I wanted to insist this automobile engineering and mechanical engineering is not a conventional program, what normally people think. Okay, that I'll tell you later how this is different from other departments or other institutions, those who are offering the same department. In addition, we have PG programs, and also we have PhD programs in all the discipline. Whenever a student is looking for an engineering branch, or whenever a student is looking for an institution, 3 main aspects are there. One is the job, what kind of job opportunities are available in that particular domain, or what are the job opportunities the institution could able to give, maybe the job opportunities in India or in international level, or higher studies where I can get my PGs, maybe within the India, which institutions I can look for, or the same institution is having the opportunity to give me the higher studies, or in international exposure, what are the possibilities are there. In addition, people are thinking about entrepreneurship in the new generation people, they are thinking about the entrepreneurship also. So to provide these 3 things, jobs or higher studies or entrepreneurship, 3 major initiatives, uniqueness, what we have in our system, I wanted to focus. Maybe so right from our vice president, we're talking about the industry linkages, how this industry linkages are different from, or which is keeping the uniqueness in our system. I wanted to give you a few insights on that. See, whenever you talk about industry supported courses or industries are involved in the system, maybe they might have given their center of excellence, they may be given some special training, but that is completely different when I'm giving the opportunity what we have now here. the Siemens that is giving the curriculum integration with our automobile and mechanical engineering. It's not additional courses for the students. 250 hours of training, 250 hours of normal classes, which are handled by the experts from the Siemens. Siemens, you could say the clients of Siemens are there everywhere, starting from mechanical, automobile, you take electronics or medical field, all the domains we have the Siemens clients. All these Siemens clients are using specific softwares. So these softwares are given training to our automobile and mechanical engineering students right from the second semester to the sixth semester. So 250 hours, these people sit with the students and they are giving the training. So this is one of the uniqueness because this is the first institution in the country to get this curriculum intervention by the Siemens. So this is a uniqueness you can able to differentiate between other institution and our institution. Okay. So in addition to this 250 hours of physical presence, another 200 hours of project our students are doing in a Siemens clients. So this will give a higher exposure to the student once they have completed 400 plus timing with the Siemens related kind of thing. Their job is assured. They need not worry about their job. Once they are completing their project, they can be placed anywhere where they are working. So that is the kind of atmosphere it is getting generated. So it's not students are searching for the placement. It's like industries are searching for a people, those are having these kind of skills. That environment is the uniqueness of our system. Not only in automobile and mechanical engineering, you name electrical, electronics, computer science, information technology, all the disciplines, our focus is on this. The industry people come to the campus and they will handle the classes. Not only the Siemens, Bosch, you could say BMW, they have a integrated laboratories with us. Nissan, they have a lab. TAFE is very close association with our institution. And also we have the government defense laboratories are also placed here. In addition to this, when they are going out of the system, all our final year students, or when before their completion, they are all getting global certification by SAP. That is double folding their placement opportunity. That is one of the main reason our placements are not much worried, because it is inbuilt. Okay, they are not spending additional time for their placement. It is inbuilt so that people can get their placement, double placement, or triple placement without any much pain. So this is the uniqueness what I was mentioning. In automobile mechanical, we have Siemens, BMW, TAFE. In ECE, we have a nanochip or National Instrument. EEE, we have a Intel, Tessol, and CSE, we have IBM. And more specifically, you can see the domains. It's not a conventional branches. Even I was talking about the core branches, even though it's a electrical or electronics or a mechanical or automobile, even though it is a core branches, the vision on the core branches are different. The job opportunities, the future job in those particular fields are completely different. Keeping all those in mind, the industrial types are given for a specific domains like digital manufacturing, mechatronics automation, that's our robotics, automotive design engineering, VLSI design, embedded system, artificial intelligence, data analytics. See, all those domains are given as a course of these 4 years. So students, once they are step out of our institution, they are highly updated with the recent technology, what is there in the institution. This is another one important uniqueness that we could claim. So industries need not give special attention to train our students. It is already present. Already they got the skill. And coming to the trend in our employment, the future employment is going in a different direction. Okay, so the conventional core branches, we said we have core branch placement and software placement. So please keep it in your mind. The software placement is depending on the core company's development, because what for the software people are doing the work, it's for the core. So both the things need to have their own growth rate. So any point of time, lots and lots of opportunities are available in the core branches, core domains. And in core domains, you can say next 20 years or next 10 years, especially after the COVID pandemic, the development in the field of automotive and industries are in a very higher end, that you could see from the recent survey. Robotics also played a vital role, and how these students, it's not just understanding what is robot, it's not a toy making process. How effectively these people can be influenced the robo technology, that is more important. So when industry comes here and when they talk about robo technology for you, in addition to the experienced faculty of academia, industry people are handholding for the advancement, then your placement will not be any issue for any people of any branches. So this will be the future jobs we could able to define. See the bottom video, you could able to see our second year student, how he is able to create artificial intelligence when he is going for a programming in our machining. So even the conventional look, what we talk about conventional branches is now no more conventional right now. The problem of job issue in a conventional branches, maybe some institution, when they are seeing that branch as a conventional, that is a basic issue. Now, the development of the industry is not conventional. They need a fog computing, edge computing, artificial intelligence, robotic, 3D printing. When a system is trying to accommodate all these recent development and it gives for an industry, then those people will be very much welcomed by the industry. That work exactly we are doing. We are clubbing all that kind of advanced learning, and we are clubbing with our core branches. That is the main thing we are doing. Even machining could be a very older system, but when artificial intelligence given to the system, how this will have a different perception. What industries are needed in that angle, you can able to work. See here, you could see this is a typical automotive system. So our conventional thinking about core branches is not a dirt with the grease. No, it is completely different environment you can able to give. Here I could give the manpower requirement. At present, we have 5.8% of manpower, which is in this particular global manufacturing employment, and China is in 34%. Now, recent statistics says, okay, the average age group of China is increasing. Our India is in a proper age. So next 10 years, the forecast says the 5.8% need to be crossed 34%. That gives the very, very higher amount of core placements for any student, those who are graduating after 4 years. So it's not the placement when you are entering into the discipline. It is a placement when you are going out of the discipline out after 4 years. That is very important. Keeping that in mind, only the 3 different specialization what we propose in the Department of Automobile and Mechanical Engineering could be mechatronics, automation, it's a robotics, or digital manufacturing, industry 4.0. This covers artificial intelligence, data security, or even the cloud computing, fog computing. All those things are incorporated in industry 4.0 or a digital manufacturing. So now this gives a different look for mechanical and automobile, and also our electrical is having a different look. Okay, so it's not a conventional electrical, conventional mechanical, conventional automobile. It is with employable ready or industry ready engineers. It's not just a word. The industry people, when you are giving a training, you are definitely the skills which is needed for those things could be achieved. So this is the recently our vice president congratulated all the people. Okay, so the list could be seen in any website, in any of our websites or in our newspapers also. Okay, how these could be achieved? It's by the proper planning in between the academic to other system. And one more thing, I just wanted to give another one important uniqueness. The research facilities which are available in this particular institution will be catered to the need of undergraduate students. Okay, now, normally these facilities are not a normal facilities which are available. You could see all these facilities are shared with a student. An undergraduate student for his project work need not be going for a major project. Even for the assignment work, they are going to the research laboratory, he is doing the assignment. So in a different research facilities, whatever available, even these research facilities are used by the different engineering colleges. They used to come to our place, and they're giving payment, and they're doing this as a consultancy. Our students are very much gifted to use these facilities, because 24/7 these facilities are open for our students, so that when they're going for the industry, they have a very good practical skills and they can go for it. Next important thing is when they have experience in this research-based laboratories during their undergraduate, going for a paper presentation, going for a patenting is not a very big deal for them. If a student is aiming for a higher studies, right from the second year, they are tuned in a different way. Our approach to these people will be different by understanding their actual need. It's like a customized delivery for the people. If they're interested in going for a placement, their path will be different. If they're interested in higher studies, their path will be different. So these are the international collaborations, as our vice presidents are pointed out. Okay, the active collaboration, it's not just in a paper. All these collaborated institutions, we have a strong networking. Okay, even the people, I give an example just from mechanical. Okay, likewise, all the departments, we have this same kind of a tie-up. Okay, it's even going for a semester abroad program or an internship. Okay, more than that, even a normal project, people from those institutions that can guide the students, those who are living in Kalasalingam University. That is the kind of environment people can able to give. Okay, likewise, you can name any institution or any foreign countries. Definitely, we have a collaboration. Our alumni are there. Okay, likewise, the alumni and our collaboration both are merged, and that can give the multifold opportunities in your place, in your high studies. More than that, all our eligible UG programs are accredited by ABET, so that also gives a very good opening for you. The last one, the entrepreneurship. The third domain is entrepreneurship. You could see the funding which is received by our own students from Government of India. So through Government of India, recently we got 2.5 crore to develop young engineers towards entrepreneurship. So all the three domains, as I mentioned earlier, all the three domains, whether you are interested in job or whether you are interested in higher studies or entrepreneurship, those three domains are assured for you because our system is given those kind of opportunities. It's a system driven. You are not giving additional effort, additional timing for that. Even within our scope of 4 years, within that, you are trained to get your dream future. So with this, I'm closing my talk. Okay, I wish all the students, okay, please do visit our campus, see the facilities. That will be a wonderful opportunity. You can compare the facility with any of the other institutions. Then you can take a final decision where you are planning to go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mathrubhumi, and our university for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a very promising talk. Thank you so much. നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനോട് പറയാനുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യം എന്താ വെച്ചാല് നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഒക്കെ ചോദിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള അവസരം ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. എല്ലാവരും ചോദിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസും പ്രിപ്പയർ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഇരുന്നോളൂ. ടുവേർഡ്സ് ദ എൻഡ് നമുക്ക് ഇനി 2-3 സെഷൻസും കൂടിയാണ് ഉള്ളത്. അപ്പൊ അത് കഴിയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ചോദിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള അവസരം ഉണ്ടാവും കേട്ടോ. And let's move on to the next topic. I think we all hope for a bright future. And another topic is very interesting. It's about the bright future of forensic science. And we have our expert, Dr. N. Selvapalam, head of the Department of Forensic Science and Chemistry, Kalasalingam University, to give us light on the topic. Welcome, sir. Sir, am I audible, sir? Okay, welcome,
yes,
sir.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Yes, is my screen is visible, madam?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning, all the parents and students, and I also thank you for Mathrubhumi for having such a wonderful webinar. Because the physical mode is much more difficult, and in virtual mode, we can meet the entire world in virtual. Thank you once again, Mathrubhumi, and also thank you for the university for giving me the opportunity to talk to you about the right. And that
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Your volume is very low, sir.
Yes.
The volume is very low.
Is it better now?
Yeah, yes, sir. Continue, please.
Hello? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, madam. Thank you. So I will talk about the bright future of forensic science. So this is basically a new interdisciplinary course. So in that way, this is something that may be very much intriguing to you. So I will first tell you that what is the forensic science. Okay. So forensic science is the kind of application of science to the criminal and the civil law. Okay. So that means it is finding the way, like scientific way of investigating the crime and the crime scenes, and so that we can find evidences for the court and other cases. Okay. So forensic science is basically they will collect and preserve and analyze the scientific evidence during the investigation, course of investigation. Kalasalingam University basically we offer the forensic science BSc Honors Forensic. It has been started in the year 2019. So we have now 3 batches are in our hand, and the 3rd years are going in the 3rd year, and they are right now in the physical mode. And this course is basically created by the Chartered Society of Forensic Science. And I think our Vice President mentioned that this has been accredited by the Chartered Society of Forensic Science. Okay, so this is under the kind of it is functioning with the Department of Chemistry as well as the Department is open with the forensic science and the chemistry. So we have to know like what you will study here, what you will study second year, what you will study third year, and then there are some other perspective information. Okay, so you will study first year, you will study about the introductions of forensic science, and you will study about the criminologist, and you will study about the criminal law, and also you will study about the other courses. Okay, so instrumentation and other part. And in addition to that, in the second year, you will study about the forensic serology and forensic chemistry, you will study that. And you will study about the forensic biology, forensic medicine. And third, you will study about the forensic ballistics and forensic toxicology, and some of the elective courses are given here. And we also do the project and dissertation. And there are elective courses like you can do the forensic medicine, and you can also do the forensic psychology, forensic anthropology, and DNA forensics, and forensic medicine and question document. There are a lot of opportunities to learn about the entire forensic science, and as I mentioned to you, this has been accredited. The process is done by the Chartered Society of Forensic Science. So it is a very valuable course that you can do the higher studies abroad without doing the extra courses in abroad. Okay. So this is the basic course, and it is an undergraduate course, and we will study about the entire forensic science and the study that. Okay. So this is an interdisciplinary course. So naturally, it is a combination of biology, and it's a combination of digital technology, and it's a combination of society, and so many other things are involved in this one. And this is it has a wide opportunity. That's the reason why, since it's an interdisciplinary course, there are wide opportunities for this one. Okay, like you can see that you can work as a forensic expert, you can work as a question document expert, you can work as a digital forensic expert, and you can work in all other areas. So I will explain you in detail about that one. Before that, I'll just give a brief about what is the course fee and all those. So this course fee is like 1,20,000 per year, and in addition to that, there is 15,000 for other courses and 10,000 as a one-time fees. Okay, this is the fee structure for that one. And
sorry to interrupt, but the voice is breaking.
Selvapalam, can you hear?
Sir, you are in mute now. Dr. Selvapalam, sir.
yes, sir. Is it okay now?
No, yeah. Yes, sir. Please unmute it.
Can you share the screen, sir? Your screen stop.
Yeah, I'll just share the screen, sir. Yes. Is share now?
Yes, sir.
Is sharing now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this course is that it is affiliated by the Chartered Society of Forensic Science. So what are the advantages of this affiliation? Yes, sir. So the accreditation is helpful for when you go for higher studies, when you go for the job, all those things is very useful there. And now I'll tell you like what are the job perspective of this course. So number one is that you can work as a crime scene investigator. Okay. So crime scene investigator is a basic job that you can basically collect all the evidences and show all the biopsy, the autopsy data, and you collect all the fingerprints and all the data you collect, and basically you have to produce all this data information to the court and show that how this investigation is done. So basically, this now TP is no longer in the physical mode. Like once upon a time, people was there, plenty of things were there, and the forensic science, really they go only by the fingerprints and other things. But nowadays, this TP is not in the physical. maybe some here and there are some tests and other things that are happening, but now the thing is in the digital mode. So we have to be careful. So we have to learn a lot of things, and that is why forensic science has a plenty of opportunities for a job. Okay, so because nowadays the system that everywhere is the digital, so naturally you get a lot of opportunities as a digital forest. Okay, and you can work as a detective, like you can work as a private detective agent. You can make your own office, and you can do a private detective agent for various purposes, even for so is it visible?
Yes, sir. This is visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Selvapalam, sir, can you hear us?
Yes, yes.
So you have to share the screen again. I think there is some network issues. You have to share the screen again, sir.
Is it sharing now, madam?
No, no, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Now it is sharing, sir.
Yes, madam. Thank you. Sorry for it. Okay, and you can help other people to directly for various purposes. And you can work as a forensic scientist. It is also a wide opportunity for work as a scientist in India, as well as to work as a forensic scientist in the research laboratories. And you can work as a toxicologist because most of the death happen by the toxicity of something. By chemical or some other kind of sources, that you can also work as a toxicologist for a various investigation purpose. And the major thing is that fingerprint analysis. Most of the theft and other crimes, people immediately go for a fingerprint analysis, and so you can work as a fingerprint analyst as in the police station or in abroad situation. Okay, you can work as an evidence expert. And this is also one of the good opportunities because, as I mentioned, your digital mode, creating evidence for the crime is very difficult. So you can also work as evidence expert. And these are the, some of the names given for the designation. That indicates that we have huge opportunities at various offices. You can work in the bank, you can work in the police station, you can work in the CBI, you can work in every part of the job perspective. And you can work as a forensic manager, and this is also plenty of opportunities in abroad to work as a forensic manager. And you can work as a forensic specialist, and there are specialist means in a specific area you can develop your own skill, and nobody can beat you. Like you are the specialist in a particular area of detecting fingerprint or detecting the gunshot evidences and all those things. So you can specialize yourself in the various areas and work as a forensic specialist. And you can work as a forensic accountant, as I mentioned to you. These days, there are a lot of frauds are happening in the account, handling the accounts, particularly through the bank, or the private, private also there are a lot of opportunities there. And so, forensic accountant is one of the very challenging and as well as it's highly opportunity jobs are available in India as well as in abroad. And for pathologist, another one. Since time is not much, so I'll just cover up some of the areas. And you can work as a junior forensic expert. And in the designation given for that one, UK and US and Australia, you can work as a forensic computer analyst, digital forensic practitioner, and fingerprint laboratory technician, and district consultant associate. And there are so many other opportunities are really waiting for you to work in abroad. Once you complete the BSc forensic science, after you can do the PG in abroad, and you can get a job very easily in abroad. And you can your payment, your salary will be very high in terms of dollars. Okay. So overall, just this overall view, like you can work as a crime investigator and work as a kind of fingerprint analyst is a common one, and similarly you can work as a toxicologist. Okay. So in addition to that, this is a recent news. What I want to give you is that government wants to put one mobile forensic science laboratory in each district. Okay, recently government has made a rule that in each district there should be a mobile forensic laboratory because the crimes are keep on increasing. As particularly I said, in the digital mode, the crimes are keep increasing. Okay. So in that way, there are a lot of such possibilities are there. As you mentioned, this is affiliated to the Chartered Society of Forensic Science UK, and that is why you can work anywhere in the world. And there are a lot of other than curriculum, you can enjoy your life in the work in, you can be a NCC, you can start, you can join in NCC, you can join in various club activities, and you can also function in various a lot of cultural activities have been always occurring inside the campus, and you can really enjoy your life while studying. And these are some of the photographs to show that what has happened in college. And these are our faculties, and our faculties, most of the faculties are expert, and they all studied abroad and got experience in abroad, and they are all located here for you to help you to achieve the degree. And with that, I would like to thank you all for your patience, and thank you for Mathrubhumi for giving this opportunity. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a very informative talk. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. ഈ ഒരു കാര്യവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടിട്ട് ഒത്തിരി ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ടായിരിക്കും എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. ബേസിക്കലി ഇതൊരു നമുക്ക് ഷെർലക് ഹോംസിന്റെ പോലെയൊക്കെ ആവാനുള്ള ഒരു ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി കൂടെ തരുന്ന ഒരു കരിയറാണ്. സയൻസ് ഇഷ്ടമുണ്ട്, അതിന്റെ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊരു ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ മോഡ്, ഒരു ഫിലിം ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ലൈഫ് ജീവിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു കരിയർ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി തരുന്ന ഒരു കോഴ്സാണിത്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഇതുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ചോദിക്കാനുണ്ട് എന്നാണെങ്കിൽ അത് ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്യണം. നമുക്ക് ചോദിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള അവസരം ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ശെൽവപലം സാറിനോട്. ആൻഡ് ഇതിന്റെ വേറൊരു ഭാഗം സർ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ ഇതൊരു ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഗ്ലാമർ ഉള്ള കരിയറും കൂടിയാണ് കേട്ടോ. എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ഒരു കോഴ്സ് പഠിച്ചിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ കയ്യിലോട്ട് വരുന്ന ആ ഒരു ഇൻകം, ആ ഫിഗർ ഭയങ്കര കൂടുതലായിരിക്കും. സോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ഒരു ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ലൈഫ് ലീഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്ന ഒരു കോഴ്സും കൂടിയാണിത്. സോ അതിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് എന്തെങ്കിലും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാവരും പ്രിപ്പയർഡ് ആയിട്ടിരുന്നോളൂ. നമുക്ക് ടുവേർഡ്സ് ദ എൻഡ് സാറിനോട് ചോദിക്കാം കേട്ടോ. Let's move on to the next topic. We have another very interesting topic, and we have Dr. Keerthy Vijayan, who is a faculty from the Department of Agriculture and Horticulture, and she will be talking about the relevance of horticulture and agriculture stream. And I think this is an area where the youngsters from our nation should focus a little more. Thank you. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
I think my screen is also visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. A very good morning to all the wonderful persons assembled over here for this webinar conducted by the Kalasalingam University and the Mathrubhumi newspaper. I'm Dr. Keerthy Vijayan. I'm an assistant professor from the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. And I'm here to talk about the relevance of agriculture and horticulture in day-to-day life. Namaskaram. Kalasalingam University Mathrubhumiyum ചേർന്ന് നടക്കുന്ന വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. Agriculture, horticulture ഫീൽഡിലെ സാധ്യതകളെ കുറിച്ച് സംസാരിക്കുന്നതാണ് ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. So agriculture is the most helpful, most useful, and the most notable employment for man. This is none other than George Washington. He has said this. So what are the scope and importance of agriculture in India? Agriculture is the most important enterprise in the world, and it is defined as the art and science of business of producing crops and livestock for economic purposes. So we can see here with an 18% contribution to the gross domestic product or GDP, the agriculture still provides livelihood support to about 2/3 of the country's population. And this sector is also providing employment to the 58% of the country's workforce and its single largest private sector occupation. And this is accounting for about 15% of the total export earnings and provides raw material to a large number of industries like textiles, silk, sugar, rice, flour mills, and milk products. So here you can see the rural areas are the biggest markets for the low price and middle price consumer goods, which including consumer durables, and the rural domestic savings are an important source of the resource mobilization. The agriculture sector acts as a wall in maintaining the food security in the process national as well, because every nation is aiming towards a food security for their citizens. So that is agriculture is the most important aspect nowadays. So the allied sectors like horticulture, animal husbandry, dairy and fisheries, and all have an important role in the overall livelihood of the people. So also agriculture is very important for maintaining the ecological balance and balance development for the agricultural light sectors. And we all know that there were different revolutions which has came, like these white revolution, blue revolution, yellow revolution, etc. So all these will have increase the production of the milk, which increase the production of the fish and increase the production of the oil seeds. So all these things are contributing towards the economy of India through this agriculture. So what are the scope and importance of horticulture in India? Horticulture, we can see that it is a wonderful degree. Here, hortus means garden and cultus means cultivation. So to be frank, horticulture it's a wonderful artist. He or she can do like every aspects in this field with the medicinal plants, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, herbs, sprouts, mushrooms. So it's a vast area where you can prove your ability. See, in this picture, you can see the different aspects where this horticulture person can prove his ability. And we can see that this horticulture is spreading over the diet, entertainment, medicinal purposes, then environment, aesthetic values, and economic values. See, like nowadays in this like international scenario, everywhere we are developing different parks and different entertainment areas. So all these areas, we need this horticulture specialist because they will be designing all those areas, and that is coming under this aesthetic values. See, about the careers in agriculture, like this is one of the largest industries and good source of employment across the country. And we can see here which are the different organizations where an agri or a horti graduate will get the employment. Here you can see Government of India. Under the Government of India, numerous like firms are there where this agri horti graduates will get their like employment. ICR is there. Then the Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education is there. Then Tamil Nadu Forest Department is there. Tamil Nadu government is there. Kerala government is there. Then about this tea board, then Central Silk Board, Rubber Board, Spices Board, Coffee Board, CTCRI, National Research Center for Banana, then NABARD, then Indian Institute of Horticultural Research, Institute of Wood Science and Technologies. So many different firms are there where an agri or a horti graduate will get their opportunities. See, when we are talking about the international careers that we are having for this agri and the horti graduates, we can see here the first one as the Food and Agriculture Organization by the United Nations. Because the United Nations is the Food and Agriculture Organization is always aiming at the food security prospects throughout the world. So all their projects and all their aspects will be mainly focusing on this food security aspects for the world. So this agri and horti graduates will get wonderful opportunities there. And in the International Rice Research Institute that is situated in Manila, then CABI, then different International Potato Center, the International Tropical Timber Organization, then International Center for Tropical Agriculture, Biodiversity International, CIFUR, Food and Fertilizer Technology Institute. Like so many institutes are there in the international scenario also. They are hiring this agri and horti graduate. So if you are graduated from this agri and horti, you are like, there is a vast arena or there is a vast ocean of opportunities are waiting you like India and as well as abroad. So about the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture, the school has been established in the year 2016. And we are offering the courses like the BSc Honors Agriculture, BSc Honors Horticulture, and Biotech Agriculture Engineering. Why we need to choose the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture? The first one we have to say is another that the infrastructure of the department. You can see the infrastructure is very good with good furnishing and the good spacious and faculty strength with ample supporting staff. All the faculty from the department are having their doctorate degrees and very well established in India as well as abroad with so many collaborations with abroad universities and all. And we are having 19 well-equipped laboratories. Smart and spacious digital classrooms are there. All the classrooms are fitted with imperators where this, while the teachers are teaching, it will be recorded in those videos, and once like like the students can learn it later also. And we are having 230 acres of farmland. We are having ample farm machinery, including tractors and all the machines. We are having a wonderful library, a central library, as well as a department library, and hostels for boys and girls. And logistics also will be provided for the students to go into and out of the university, and also to go to the farm. And along with all of these, we are having another program called the experiential learning program. So what is the aim of this experiential learning program is that the students will get exposed to some like employment or in order to develop their entrepreneurship skills like the sericulture, apiculture, then cultivation of the horticulture crop, production of the nursery products. So many like
Madam,
and
ഈ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ എന്ന് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും?
ആ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ നമുക്ക് ഒക്ടോബർ 18 ഫിസിക്കലായിട്ട് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഒക്കെ ടുവേർഡ്സ് ദ എൻഡ് ചോദിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഗ്യാപ്പ് ഉണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. Okay, ma'am, continue. Please continue.
Okay, so that's about the experiential learning programs. Even the students will understand how to rear the chicks also, or the quails also. So that is an opening for them in order to, if they wanted to start a farm, or in future they wanted to be an entrepreneur and like in the farms and like self-employment for everything. So this is the faculty strength of the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture, and these are the laboratories in the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. As I told earlier, 19 well-equipped laboratories are there in our school. And these are some of the pictures of the laboratories we are having here about the entomology lab, pathology lab, plant breeding and genetics laboratory. Why I'm speaking about these labs is like these are those places where the students can do all the experiments other than the farm activities. These are some of the major equipments that we are having in our lab. Even we are having the thermocyclers or the PCR machine. In that, this molecular biology kind of experiments also we can do here. And spectrophotometer is there, and plant growth chambers are there. And you can see here the cultivation of the mushrooms are also happening here. Incubators there. So different experiments that students can conduct and do here in these laboratories. These are also some of the other equipments that we are having here. The muffle furnace, which is one of the important equipment for the soil science. And also the nitrogen analyzer is there, which will be detecting the amount of nitrogen in the soil, because we know that for this agriculture, the presence of the nitrogen in the soil is very much important. So we can see here all the equipments and gel documentation system for the molecular biology experiments. These are for the seed technology laboratory. And these are from the entomology laboratory that we are having here. You can see a wide display of the insects that we are collecting from the field, because we know that according to agriculture, this entomology is one of the major fields, and so many insects are preserved here and stuffed and stored here for the students' reference. Along with all these laboratories, the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture is having a wonderful horticulture museum. And inside the museum, you can see different models of all the cellular components and all the cellular activities, metabolism, and everything displayed inside here. And different types of different types of the gardenings and different types of farming system, farm equipments, and different succulent plants, bonsai plants, and also the horticulture zones in India and Tamil Nadu. Everything is displayed very well inside this horticulture museum. This is about the details of the farmland that we are having for this Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. In this, we are having this orchards, poly house, shaded house, glass house, potting shed, botanical garden, everything. And we are having the forestry land, wetland, dry land, everything. So why we are telling about this poly house, shaded house, glass house extra is that because we know that nowadays this precision farming or this protected cultivation is gaining much more interest in the field of agriculture as well as horticulture, because protected farming means we'll be giving all the ample requirement, all the optimum conditions for the crops to grow in this poly houses and shaded houses, and from that we'll be getting much more yield. Like every yield will be getting very high from these shaded houses and poly houses. So that facility is also available in our farm. The students can learn that also through their experiential learning programs, and they can establish a poly house or a huge farm in their future life also. These are some of the pictures that we have taken from the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture farm area. And here you can see that inside the farm also we are having classrooms where we can take the students, we can explain the students about what are the criteria, what are the things that is happening in the farm, and also we can take the classes in the farm building too. So both theory as well as practicals we can conduct there in the farmhouses. And this is also some of other pictures of the KSH farm area. And this is the experiential learning program, as I mentioned earlier in this presentation. This experiential learning program, you can see here the students are doing this grafting. Then the students are preparing the different cages for the quills, and the students are preparing the mulberry fields for this for the silkworm rearing and silkworm production, and for the horticulture like seedlings production. Everything they are doing here through this experiential learning program, so that they will get exposed to a very vast or different aspects of agriculture for their employment in future. And these are the student activities of Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture and the crop cafeteria that we are having here. You can see here the students will be learned how to produce a vermicompost, how to produce mushrooms, all these things in the college itself. And these are the NSS and the NCC student activities of the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. You can see here the social commitment of the students, like along with this curricular activities, we are making the students committed towards the society. You can see here the students are speaking to the farmers or the local people here, and they will be gaining the traditional knowledge from the farmers. Along with that, we are teaching them in the classrooms. They are getting the traditional knowledge from the farmers also. So that is also very much important as far as this agriculture and horticulture sector is concerned, because I think these students will be the most important persons who will be communicating directly to the common people, understanding the pain of the common people, understanding the difficulties of the common people in the field of agriculture and horticulture. So this kind of agriculture. And this is about our departmental club activities. We are having a foliage club, and that is needed for this extracurricular activities, for nurturing the extracurricular activities of the students. And these are about the placements from Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. So many students has been placed in the government of Tamil Nadu as assistant agriculture officers, and Kerala Agriculture Universities as fellows, and Department of Agriculture Development, and also in the ICR as fellows, and then ECN High Tech Agri, that is a private firm in which our students were placed well with a very good payment. ABC Foods, Pari Agro, Bull Agro, these are some of the important firms in which our students has been placed. And 2 or 3 students have chosen for their higher studies, and their King's University London, Cornell University Canada, etc., for their higher studies also. This is about the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture in the media, like how the activities or these RAVE programs, or we are having one program called the RAVE, that is Rural Agricultural Program. So what we are doing here is the students will go stay with the farmers, understand their problems, and give trainings to the farmers. And these are the newspaper cuttings that we are having for the students who have done their work in the RAVE programs. See, this is the backside view of the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. You can see a wonderful view of the Western Ghats. That's the Grizzled Giant Squirrel Wildlife Sanctuary, Srivilliputhur Grizzled Giant Squirrel Wildlife Sanctuary. It's very pleasant climate here, and it's very pleasant to stay here. So I welcome you all to the pleasant and very wonderful atmosphere of the Kalasalingam School of Agriculture and Horticulture. I thank you, Mathrubhumi, for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to present myself and my department here. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Actually, നമുക്ക് കണ്ടിട്ട് എന്താ പറയാ പോയിട്ട് പഠിക്കണം എന്ന് ശരിക്കും തോന്നിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഈ അറിഞ്ഞ് പഠിക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്താ പറയാ പ്രകൃതിയോട് ചേർന്ന് പഠിക്കുക എന്നൊക്കെ പറയില്ല, അതൊക്കെ ഭയങ്കര രസമുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഭയങ്കര ഫീൽ ഗുഡ് ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റും കൂടിയാണ്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് മാം. ഒരുപാട് ഇൻഫർമേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഐ തിങ്ക് കേട്ടുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന സ്റ്റുഡൻസിന് ശരിക്കും ഇതിനോടൊരു താല്പര്യം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ശരിക്കും ചൂസ് ചെയ്യാവുന്ന ഒരു സ്ഥലമാണിത്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് മാം. നമുക്കിനി ലാസ്റ്റ് സെഷനിലോട്ട് പോകാനായിട്ടുള്ള സമയമായിട്ടുണ്ട്. ലാസ്റ്റ് സെഷനും കൂടെ കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ചോദിക്കാനുള്ളതൊക്കെ ചോദിക്കാം കേട്ടോ. Now we are moving on to a final topic, the importance of food technology in present era, and we have our expert from Kalasalingam University, Dr. Reginold Jebitta, Professor of Food Technology. Welcome, ma'am. Audible, Anand?
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Please start.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So today I'm here in the midst of everyone, and I'd like to welcome each and everyone for this wonderful webinar, which is being organized by Mathrubhumi. And I give myself, I'm Dr. Reginold Jebitta, and I'm working as a faculty in the Department of Food Technology, Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. So Let's start with the presentation on a quote of Anne Wigmore. The food you eat can either be the safe and the most powerful food, or it can turn out to a slowest form of poison. So now I'm here to present you the importance of food technology in current era. So what is food technology? So everyone know that in today 2021 situations, food plays a vital role in sustaining our health. So as a food technologies, we are going to apply scientific disciplines in the field of chemistry, engineering properties, microbiology, nutritionals, and also to improve the safety of food by giving a safe and nutritious food. So what does this food technology does to you? So here we are as a food tech staff, we are going to give you details on what are the type of food product, the processing, the production, the preservation, the packaging, the labeling, and quality management and distribution. When you go into a supermarket, you will not come out, without coming out, you won't be having any kind of food product. You'll be having everything under packed system. So how does you bring this packaging system? So we are teaching students about that. We are teaching students about preservation aspect. Preservation. So preservation is not a new thing. It is done over years and years. In olden days also, our ancestors used to preserve food. But how we are going to preserve the food product in this traditional way, at the same time in the technological developed period, how we are going to preserve food, that also will be teaching in this food technology. So food technology importance, why we need to highlight on food technology importance? We know in our day-to-day life, food plays a major role. Food gives an essential part of our system. It gives activity. So you can't live without gadgets, or you can't live without any other products, but without food you can't live. So storage of food production, increasing in population, and post-harvest losses are becoming a drawback in this food processing. So in our day-to-day life, food become as an essential product. So increasing in our population, increasing in our population gives immense amount of food to consume. And when you take after World War II, there are multiple amount of food industries are coming into market. So people are moving towards a healthy diet or towards the healthy processing of products, so that they need to get whatever they cultivate in farm, they need to get it in their plate. So it is like farm to fork. We need to have all the food which are good for our health from farm to fork, with contain all kind of nutrients. So here I like to highlight about the food technology department. So it is established in the year 2015, and we offer a BTech food. Same time, yes, ma'am.
There is a network issue. No, yeah, you're audible.
Am I audible, ma'am, now?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Ma'am, am I audible now, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. So to impart the knowledge to research, education, and to group them as a professional leaders, we also give students like entrepreneur skills in the field of food technology. Thus, we will be ensuring them a sustainable growth in food processing as well as in preserving aspects. Food technology comprise both food processing, food preservation, at the same time packaging also. So we will be able to comprise all these together, and we build a curriculum based on this. So these are the main salient features of our curriculum. What you people are going to study in food tech. So everyone will know, like food tech, it is just like a catering, they might think, but it is not. So food tech comprises of all fields. It comprises of basic sciences. It includes basics engineering, electrical, electronic engineering. It also comprises on mathematics and statistical subjects. When you take management, we also teach total quality management, which need to be known by all engineering students. So we also study subject related to management. When it comes to core subjects, subject related to food safety, we have teaching about food safety and quality control. We are also teaching students related to how to have a plants. So how to design, we are teaching students related food technology, so traditional and fermented food product, which is coming into market in immerse. So traditional based food product is being acceptable by this coming generation. So we are having curriculum related to traditional and fermented food technologies. We also have instrumental based analysis, such as what are the analysis based samples need to be done. For example, you can take FTIR, you can do under ultraviolet radiation, and you can have IR radiation. So based on that, we have curriculum on instrumental method of analysis. We also equip students to develop new designs for designing equipments, such as food processing equipment design. We have a course. At the same time, we had practical courses with CAD labs, so that students will not only study the theoretical part, they will also enhance in the practical mode how to design a food system or how to design an equipment such as belt conveyors, etc. And also we used to inculcate them with instrumental process control, which is related to E&I and EEE subject. How does refrigeration system, air conditioning system work? Then how to monitor the cold storage system? These all topics comes under instrumentation. So food technology comprise of various other department also together, and they will be sharing all the knowledge which is around them from mathematics, basic science, food safety, instrumentation, and processing technology. So this food technology, after studying these content, what you will be knowing. So once you come out of this each and every curriculum on each and every year, so you will be able to analyze what are the quality assurance you need to give for a food that is being processed. Some could be like a raw product, raw source such as vegetables and fruits. At the same time, you need to give quality assurance to processed product such as jam, jellies, and value added product. Second, you'll be able to know about what are the different packaging technology. Whichever food you take, you get it in the market, you have a separate page for knowing the content what is inside your food product, such as labeling. So we ask students to design the label for themselves so that they identify, okay, these are the content to be added in each and every food product. We also teach them about product evaluation, identify the needs from the community people who are in and around, and we also teach them the marketing strategies, product development, and moreover the sensory evaluation of the food. It plays a vital role when you take food technology, because sensory evaluation based food products are coming into market in higher. So let's see. So since we see about the different scope of food technology, so here I have segregated into 4 major sectors. First one is research, second one is higher studies, third one is the industrial placements, and the fourth one is the government sectors. Let's see one by one. So if you take research, so in India, there is immense number of research institute which is available in each and every state. So since it is from Kerala, I have segregated only the Kerala related CSIR institute which are available in the region. So we have IIFPT, Indian Institute of Food Processing Technology. We have ICAR, where you have Indian Council of Agricultural Research. We have CSIR, we have MOFPI. So here you will be having the research stream, like you can become a junior research fellow, you can become a senior research fellow, you can be a technical researcher in this field of tubular crop processing, in marine fish research, even in spices, oil palm, and you have a CIFET, which is a Central Institute of Fisheries Technology, where new products are being developed. So our students have gone to certain research institute, they have inculcated their research ability through this research institute. We have given opportunity to do industrial projects. At the same time, we have given opportunity to major. So students are also there with major projects from fisheries and CIFETs. Next, if we go to higher studies, we have a batch of 3 batch students who are being passed out from Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. So here I'm going to give you some glimpse of higher studies where our students, our food technology students are doing their higher studies in abroad as MS. They are doing, and they are doing PG MS also in Ottaka University, Switzerland, and University of Guelph in Canada, and Padua in Italy, Florida State University, USA, East London University, UK, and they are also done research in Business School of Brazil, and in India also they have gone to Jain University and Amity University. Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education gives a vital way for us to go through these foreign countries, foreign universities, to know about their food system and to study about their processing of food. At the same time, they have from Kare, from our department, students have also gone to various other industries inside India as well as inside Tamil Nadu. So if you take the placement for the past 3 years, we can take off our collar and tell all the 90% plus students are being placed in various industrial placement, starting from ITC and to Godrej of Tyson Foods. Many food industries are coming to Kare so that they are keen in taking our students for their industry. Since we have a very good industrial placement cell, so that our students are placing or in our core companies. Students used to go for industrial training to these companies. They will be going for like 2 weeks to 1 month. So they are getting very government sector. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you
Yes,
are audible now.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So next is government sectors. So everyone will have an urge to work in government. So this is what every 2021 pass out student or anyone who is in this sector, they need it. So I have given small glimpse of government sectors where we can place our students, and I'm proudly to be the part of this government sectors, because our students are being placed in Arvin. 2016 batch students are placed in Arvin, and in 2015 batch students are placed as a technical officers. They are being guided as a technical officers, and students are also in the way of writing FCI and FSAI standards. So Milma, Arvin, FSAI, Food Corporation of India, MPEDA, APEDA, Export Inspection Council, BIS, and AGMAR. These are certain food sectors where you can directly get into it with the help of BTech degree. So what do we do in our department, in our Kare? We give the placement training for such activities. If for FSSAI and FCI, we need to have 1 mark question. So we used to train each and every students who need to go in which region. Like if they want to go for milk industry base, so we give them effective teaching for milk-based products. If they want to go MPEDA, they want to go in sector like meat and meat products. So we train them student, so they gives a knowledge industry, and when they go for a placement, they are easy to walk through it. So these are the government sectors where we are able to send our students, and everyone coming around in and other states and in all over India. So there are different regions, food parks, which private, they have at the same time, state government also has opportunity. One product, they're going to comprise of all the product which is in and around that region. They're going to supply it, and they're going to have a cold storage system. So in this region, there is immense place for our food technology students to get placed. And why you need to choose Kare? So I'm very proud to tell that we have got ABET accreditation, and we are the only food technology program in India to get this ABET accreditation. And we also have imparters, lecture capturing facilities for all the classes. So even if you are sick or even if you are not able to attend during the class timings, you can view it through your login, and you can visually see, you can repeatedly see until the year of 4. You can watch the videos which is being taught in class, and you can clarify the doubts. And if you take ABET, since we have got the ABET aggregation, there are many universities, they are opening for a student to get studies in higher education in other universities abroad. At the same time, they are keen taking our students to work in other countries. So currently we have UK based company where our students are being placed after getting this ABET accreditation. At the same time, our students, why we need to choose career? Our students are not only going to subject oriented or theoretical part, but we are having guest lectures, we are having seminars, we have symposiums and guest lectures, not from the not only from the food, but also from food selective regions like Dubai. They have from food and food processing technologies. So how to create a bright future? So we used to inculcate them with technical knowledge through curriculum, and as well as based on the curriculum, we used to teach them entrepreneurship skills have been developed with the help of CSP, Community Service Project. This is an enlightening project based system that is applied in our career, where students are need to go to the different community people such as farmers, roadside vendors, even government schools. What are the problem they are facing? They need to select the problem, and as a student, while they are being a student in the undergraduate program, we make them to give, we make them to generate skills to give solution for the program. So once they come out, they will be having an entrepreneur skill development, so that they can sort out all the problems that is in and around their region. And placement, we are 90+% of placement on core companies, mainly on core companies. And yes, you can achieve your goal to become a BTech food technologist. And if you come to infrastructure, there are many, I hope, agriculture department and food technology department together, we have a n number of facilities. Here I have mentioned only few laboratories. The food engineering laboratory, where students are able to do different projects and they are published papers, and in national level and international level. Processing and preservation laboratories, where students are bringing new solutions for different kind of food product, from process product until packaging, like vacuum packaging, and as well as different type of packaging system. We have food biochemistry. When you take food, you need to know about its biological changes during processing, after storage, and even after storage. So food microbiology, we have a laboratory, we have unit operation laboratory, we have heat and mass transfer laboratory, and last we have instrumental process control laboratory. So these are some of the laboratories where our students have done their project. They have excelled in their curriculum, as submitted in various seminars, conferences, and they have achieved, they have won many prizes. At the same time, they have achieved IEDC project. They have achieved IEDC project worth of rupees 1 lakh for 2 projects worth of 2 lakhs they have got. So they have given solutions to the problems. And not the least, nutrition is not just about eating, it's about learning to live. So sometimes when you take a very small step in the right direction, you will always end up being the brightest step of your future. So I welcome everyone for the Food Tech Department and to the Kalasalingam Academy of Research and Education. And I like to thank Mathrubhumi for giving us such a wonderful chance for enlightening our department in this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Again, that was very informative. Thank you so much. Food is important, so food technology is very important. So നമ്മുടെ സെഷൻസ് എല്ലാം ഇവിടെ അവസാനിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ ഇതിൽ നിന്നും ഇത്രയും നേരം കേട്ടതിൽ നിന്നും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിലോട്ട് പോകുന്നതിനെക്കാട്ടിലും മുമ്പ് നമുക്ക് പറയാനായിട്ടുള്ള 2-3 കാര്യങ്ങൾ എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, ചില സമയത്ത് ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ടൊരു കോഴ്സിന് പോവുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ചില ഐഡിയാസ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കില്ല. അതെന്താന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പ്ലേസ്മെന്റിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് ആരും അധികം ചിന്തിക്കില്ല. സോ ഈ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ നമുക്ക് പ്രോമിസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എല്ലാ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലും നമുക്ക് നല്ല സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. അത് നമ്മളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആണ്. അത് മാത്രമല്ല എല്ലാ ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ഫെസിലിറ്റീസിനോടും എല്ലാ ഫെസിലിറ്റീസിനോടും കൂടി പഠിക്കാൻ പറ്റുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഭയങ്കര ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. ഞാനൊക്കെ പേഴ്സണലി മിസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. പണ്ടത്തെ സമയത്ത് ഇതുപോലെ ഒരു കാര്യം കേൾക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ അത്രയും നല്ലതായിരുന്നു എന്നാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ ഫീൽ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. സോ ദിസ് ഇസ് ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി യു എവർ ഗെറ്റ്. ഐ ക്യാൻ പ്രോമിസ് യു ദാറ്റ്. കാരണം ഒരു ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ എത്ര കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ടോ അത്രയും കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ അറിയില്ല. കോഴ്സിന് പോണേക്കാട്ടിലും മുമ്പ് നമ്മൾ ചിന്തിക്കില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഇപ്പം കോഴ്സ് എല്ലാം കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരാളെന്നുള്ള നിലയ്ക്ക് ഇവർ ഓഫർ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് എല്ലാ ആൾക്കാർക്കും ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഭയങ്കര ഹാൻഡിയാണ്. Thank you so much for joining us. First of all, thank you so much, sir. And now we can move on to this question answer session. Anybody? Sunita Varghese, ma'am. Is there any question? നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് അറിയാനുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് ചോദിക്കാം. കോഴ്സിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് അറിയാനുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് ചോദിക്കാം. പിന്നെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒക്കെ ഒരു ഡൗട്ട് ഈ കരിയറിൽ എന്ത് വേണം എന്നുള്ളതിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് ചോദിക്കാം. അൺമ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ചോദിച്ചോളൂ കേട്ടോ. ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആരോടാണെങ്കിലും ചോദിക്കാം നമുക്ക്.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm a high school teacher. അതെ, 22 years എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ആയി. അപ്പം നമ്മളുടെ മക്കൾക്ക് ഒരുപാട് കോഴ്സുകളെ കുറിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള ഒരു വേദി മാതൃഭൂമി ഒരുക്കി തന്നു. അതിൽ വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ഇതെല്ലാം ന്യൂജൻ കോഴ്സുകൾ എന്ന് തന്നെ പറയാം. നമ്മളുടെ കുട്ടികളെ കൃഷിയുമായിട്ട് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട കാര്യങ്ങൾ പഠിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. ഞാനൊരു അഗ്രികൾച്ചറൽ ഓഫീസർ ആകാൻ വിചാരിച്ചയാളാണ്, അംബിഷൻ. ബട്ട് ബിക്കേം എ ടീച്ചർ. സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. കാരണം അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ ഇസ് ദ ബേസ് ഓഫ് അവർ ലൈഫ്, അങ്ങനെ വിചാരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പം എൻ്റെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും അത് തന്നെയാണ് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കാറ്. അപ്പം ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് ഇത്തരം ഒരു നോളജ് എനിക്ക് ലഭിച്ചതിന്. വളരെ ഉപകാരം. താങ്ക് യു മാം.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Pranav, do you have a question?
I'll just add one here, RJ Hita, 1 second, RJ Hita.
Okay.
So the madam, Sridharan madam was asking, she wanted to become an agriculture officer also, right? So I just want to add that at Kalasalingam, we also have a center for competitive examination. So along with these studies, students can undergo training for competitive examination, state public service commissions, UPSC, agriculture officer, bank examinations, competitive examinations. Such training is also given to students who are interested so that they can also appear for such examinations. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. അതും വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഒരു കോഴ്സിന് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പം കോമ്പറ്റീറ്റീവ് എക്സാംസിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ടൊന്നും അധികം ആലോചിക്കില്ല. അതിനൊക്കെ ശേഷമാണ് നമ്മൾ ആ ഒരു സ്റ്റേജിലെത്താം. അപ്പൊ ഇപ്പോഴേ അതിനെ കുറിച്ചിട്ട് പ്രിപ്പയർഡ് ആയിട്ട് ഇരിക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഭയങ്കര വലിയൊരു കാര്യമാണ്. സോ അതും കൂടെ മനസ്സിൽ കണ്ടിട്ട് വേണം നമ്മളൊരു യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ചൂസ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്. സോ അതിലും അവർ ബെസ്റ്റ് ആണ് ഓഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. എനിബഡി ഹാസ് എ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ?
Hello. One question. Yeah, one question to Dr. Selvapalam. I just wanted to know whether there are job opportunities in forensic science within India in the current scenario or going forward, maybe 5 years down the line. Do you think there will be ample job opportunities for forensic science students within India? Abroad, I've heard.
Yes, ma'am. I showed you one slide in the last one. Shall I share the slide again? And there is one district-wise, they want to develop one laboratory, forensic science laboratory.
Okay.
District-wise, they have to. Their plans for that one. So it's a government approval letters I showed in the slide.
Okay.
So in that case, in the future, next 5 years, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for the forensic science students.
Okay. Thank you, sir. One more thing. Does this college offer MSc also for forensic science? Pardon, sir?
Yeah, right now we have an undergraduate course, but we are planning to.
Okay. Fine. Got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for asking your doubt. And anybody else?
I just want to know the difference in the career in BSc Agriculture and BTech Agriculture. Difference in the career related thing, the difference between that.
Okay. Difference in the career in the you are Malayali, right?
Other.
നമ്മൾ അഗ്രികൾച്ചറും ഹോർട്ടിക്കൾച്ചറും തമ്മിലുള്ള പ്രധാന വ്യത്യാസം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് രണ്ടും അഗ്രികൾച്ചറിന്റെ ഒരു സബ് ഡിവിഷനാണ് ഹോർട്ടിക്കൾച്ചർ. ഹോർട്ടിക്കൾച്ചർ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മൾ ഫ്ലവറിംഗ് പ്ലാന്റ്സ്, അതുപോലെ ഓർണമെന്റൽ പ്ലാന്റ്സ്, അതുപോലെ വെജിറ്റബിൾ പ്ലാന്റ്സ്, അതിനെ പറ്റിയിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റഡിയാണ് ഹോർട്ടിക്കൾച്ചർ. അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഓവറോൾ എല്ലാം വരും. ശരിക്കും രണ്ടിലും ഒരു ഈക്വൽ ഓപ്പണിങ്സ് തന്നെ നമുക്കുള്ളത്. ബോത്ത് രണ്ടും ഇപ്പം നമുക്ക് ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സ്റ്റാൻഡേർഡ്സിൽ നമുക്ക് അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പം രണ്ട് കോഴ്സും ഈക്വലി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് തന്നെയാണ്. നമുക്ക് ഏതോ നമ്മുടെ ചോയ്സ് അനുസരിച്ച് നമുക്ക് ചൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പം നമുക്ക് കുറച്ചും കൂടി ഒരു ആർട്ടിസ്റ്റിക്കലി അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ചും കൂടി ഒരു ഗാർഡൻ ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ആഗ്രഹം, അങ്ങനെ കുറച്ചുകൂടി നല്ല കലാപരമായിട്ടൊരു ആഗ്രഹങ്ങളുള്ള ഒരാളാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കൂടുതൽ ആപ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് ഹോർട്ടിക്കൾച്ചർ ആയിരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ കൂടുതൽ ഫാമേഴ്സിനോട് നമുക്ക് ഇടപഴകി അവരുടെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നോക്കാൻ, അതുപോലെ പെസ്റ്റുകളെ കുറിച്ച് പറയാനും അവരുടെ പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കാനും ഒക്കെ താല്പര്യമുള്ള ഒരാളാണെങ്കിൽ അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ ആയിരിക്കും ബെസ്റ്റ്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ഏതാണ് അഭിരുചി എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അതിനനുസരിച്ച് ചൂസ് ചെയ്യായിരിക്കും നല്ലത്.
മാം, ബിടെക് BSc ഡിഫറൻസ് ആണ് ചോദിച്ചത്. അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ ഇൻ ബിടെക് ആൻഡ് അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ ഇൻ BSc.
ഓക്കെ, അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ BSc എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അത് ആർട്സ് ഡിഗ്രിയാണ്. അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ ബിടെക് എന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിൽ നമ്മൾ കൂടുതലായിട്ട് മെഷീനറീസ്, ഫാം റിലേറ്റഡ് എക്യുപ്മെന്റ്സ്, അതിനെ പറ്റിയിട്ടുള്ള സ്റ്റഡീസ് ആയിരിക്കും ഉണ്ടാവുക. അഗ്രികൾച്ചറിൽ നമ്മൾ ഫാമേഴ്സിന്റെ പ്രോബ്ലംസ് നമ്മളെങ്ങനെ നമ്മളെങ്ങനെ അതിനെ ഫേസ് ചെയ്യും, നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ അതിനെ അഭിമുഖീകരിക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങളായിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ പഠിപ്പിച്ചു തരാം. അതാണ് ഡിഫറൻസ്. ഫാം മെഷീനറി ലൈക്ക് ഫുഡ് ടെക്നോളജി, അതിൽ നമ്മൾ അതായത് പോസ്റ്റ് വെച്ചാൽ ഒരു അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ തൊട്ട് അതിലുള്ള ഫാം മെഷീനറീസ് തൊട്ട് പോസ്റ്റ് ഹാർവെസ്റ്റ് മാനേജ്മെന്റിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്തൊക്കെ മെഷീനറീസ് ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് അതെല്ലാം അതിൽ വരും ഈ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിൽ. മറ്റ് അതായത് BSc അഗ്രികൾച്ചറിലാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഒരു കർഷകനോട് നമ്മൾ ഇടപഴകി കുറച്ചും കൂടി അവരുടെ ഇടപഴകി എങ്ങനെ ഏത് രീതിയിൽ നമ്മൾ കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നുള്ള രീതിയിലായിരിക്കും ഉണ്ടാവും.
സോ കരിയർ ബേസ് വരുമ്പോൾ ഇതിൽ ഏതാണ് ബെറ്റർ എന്നാണ് മാമിന് തോന്നുന്നത്?
രണ്ടിനും ഒരേപോലെയാണ് ഓപ്പണിങ്സ് ഉള്ളത്. നമുക്ക് നമ്മൾ രണ്ടെടുത്താലും രണ്ടിനും നമ്മൾ ഇന്ത്യൻ സിനാരിയോ എടുത്താലും ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ സിനാരിയോ എടുത്താലും രണ്ടിനും നമുക്ക് ഒരേപോലെ ഓപ്പണിങ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. നമ്മൾ ഏത് രീതിയിലുള്ള ഓപ്പണിങ്സ് വേണമെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാവും. ധാരാളമുണ്ട്.
മാം, അവിടെ എലിജിബിലിറ്റി ക്രൈറ്റീരിയ ടു ജോയിൻ ദ കോളേജ് BSc അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ?
നിങ്ങൾ PCMB അതായത് ഫിസിക്സ്, കെമിസ്ട്രി, മാത്സ്, ബയോളജി പഠിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള +2 ആണ് എലിജിബിലിറ്റി ക്രൈറ്റീരിയ. ബയോളജി മസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടും വേണം അഗ്രിക്ക്.
ഓക്കെ, ഒരു എൻട്രൻസ് അങ്ങനെയൊന്നുമില്ല?
എൻട്രൻസ് ഇല്ല, നമ്മൾ ബേസ്ഡ് ഓൺ യുവർ ലൈക്ക് മാർക്ക് വിൽ ബി ഷോർട്ട് ലിസ്റ്റിംഗ്.
ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു.
ഓക്കെ, വേറെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ്?
Madam, chart box, there are some questions are there.
Sir?
In chart box, there are some questions you placed, madam.
I didn't hear you, sir.
Yes, in chart box, there are some questions that put.
Oh yeah, chat box and another. Mushin is asking about scholarships. So, which course, Mushin?
Biomedical engineering.
Okay, chemical engineering or biomedical engineering?
Biomedical engineering. Biomedical.
Okay, so Mushin is asking about some scholarship programs in biochemical engineering. Sir, could you please explain?
Sure.
Chemical, not biomedical.
Biomedical engineering. Okay, biomedical engineering.
Yes.
I think Sundar, sir, right?
So I can answer that, madam. So regarding scholarships, like, we have close to about 14 categories of scholarships available. If you see, I've also posted the link over there, admissions.kalasalingam.ac.in. If you go over there, based on your +2 marks, based on JEE score, based on NEET score, multiple categories of scholarships are available for students. Right from 50% scholarship all the way to about 10% scholarship is available for students. And every year, close to about 2,000 to 2,500 students are benefited from our scholarships, and we give close to about 11 crores worth of scholarships every year. So, Mushin, I would say, if you're, for example, in your 12th class, if you have gotten 80% and above in your physics, chemistry, and mathematics aggregate, you will be eligible for 50% scholarship in biomedical engineering. So the details you can definitely see on the website, and you can whatever scholarship over there. Any questions, you can definitely reach to our admission team regarding that. Yeah.
Okay, sir. And I think we have another question to Winowlin, sir. This is about, so you mentioned about a 250-hour program. Could
Yes,
you
ma'am.
please just elaborate it, explain
Yes,
it?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, this is regarding the Siemens integration in our curriculum. Siemens is one of the world leader industry which is catering the needs of mechanical, automobile, electronics, and all the domains. And our curriculum, actually, first semester to 8th semester, we have certain courses. Each semester, 6 or 7 courses, or 5 to 7 courses, people will be studying. Okay, during this course of time, Siemens will also take care of one particular course. That means the experts, the Siemens engineers, they will come over to the university and they'll be taking the one particular course in each semester. So combine all the semester, we will have around 250 hours of the time which is spent by the Siemens trainer. Say, for example, one particular semester we have 5 courses. So 4 courses will be taken care by the university professor, and last one course will be taken care by the Siemens. These courses also, students, based on their wish, they can take up 3 different domains. One is mechatronics and automation. If the students are interested to shape their future in robotics field, they can take mechatronics or automation. And we have another one is called as digital manufacturing industry 4.0. This is a new era of manufacturing. And another one domain is automotive design engineering. So based on the students' interest, we will segregate the students into 3 teams, and 3 different parallel domains are given by the Siemens. So it's like 250 hours means 250 hours. If one domain is selected, 250 hours exclusively they'll be spending. If a student wishes to select another one, another set of 250 hours will be. So it's like 3 different verticals people can work it out. In addition to this 350-hour physical intervention by the Siemens engineers, we will have 200 hours of our training. Our major projects will be done at Siemens clients. So people, those who wanted to be join in an industry-related project, no. So they can go to industry where the Siemens are the main players. So because during the 4 years, they are getting training on how to use their actual software which is there in the industries. So straight away, these people can go to the industry. They can do some project for the industry. So the best outcome, what you can expect is, once they are in 200 hours of project in a particular industry, after completing that project, they are earning 200 hours of experience also along with the industry. So this interaction will also enhance their placement in our Tier-1 industry, Tier-1 core industries. Okay. So anything else you want, ma'am? This is regarding Siemens. I hope I covered. Ma'am, your voice is not audible. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. It was in mute mode. Thank you so much, sir. It was you explained it very well, sir. Thank you so much. And we have one more question. It's regarding food technology, and the question is like, if whether we want to start our own business, like a bakery, we want to launch our own product. Is that a license? Can we consider the course as a license, ma'am?
Actually, here, BTech food technology, we used to give training for the students. So how to do BTech, after completing BTech, how to start an industry. So this could be, you can use it as a degree. We can apply in MSME. So you can apply in government sectors. If you have the degree, you can go for FSA standards and you can get your standard for your food product and you can market it. So with this degree, plus we are going to give them HACCP training certificates. So certificate based 1 credit courses, certificate based value added courses, it will be given in addition for the students. So based on this certification courses, they can apply for getting any bakery based industries.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. And any other questions? Anybody else? Okay, ma'am.
I have a question to Reginold, ma'am. As job opportunities are concerned, if there is any difference between opting for BSc in food technology and BTech in food technology, what is the major difference between the two? Like job opportunities are concerned.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the question. If many are having the doubt, what is the difference between BSc and BTech food technology? So mostly in BSc, they gives about food science. They used to give food science and food technology. Only they used to teach about only related to only processing sectors, only related to how to process food product, how to preserve, that's it. But whereas BTech, we are with engineering aspects. We are going to give solution based on engineering aspect. We have equipment design. So we have equipment design laboratories. We have equipment design theory classes. We have instrumentation based subjects. We have IMA based subjects. We also have unit operation. So engineering based subjects will be making your student to be more stronger when you go to a food industry, rather than having a BSc with science or food technology. If you go to an industry, they might give you a job opportunity even to have a boiler to run. They used to give you to run a very wide range of distillers. So how to run that? So BTech food technology will give you the curriculum is designed in such a way so that students will be not only learning about the processing, the technology, or the biochemistry based subjects, they will also learn about instrumentation. So that is the difference between the BSc and BTech.
Okay, ma'am. If I'm a graduate in BSc for technology,
yes,
can I opt for MSc like a master's in BTech?
Ma'am, completing
in food
BSc
technology
means you are telling
engineering MTech.
Ma'am,
yeah, BSc.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, if you're going for MTech, the MTech criteria, even if it is for MTech, they used to take only BTech based students. So if you did BSc, you need to clear MSc, then you need to do the PhD to come to the grade. So it will be entirely different.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, anybody else? Anybody else have any doubts? We got a doubt in the chat box. It is like, what major field we will be working after the completion of biomedical engineer, the course of biomedical engineering?
Posted an answer, but I mean, there are a lot of opportunities for biomedical engineers. They can be employed in the hospitals, major hospitals. They always employ biomedical engineers for taking care of their equipment, as well as like there are many sales and service opportunities available, as well as like design, as well as like the production of biomedical equipment. So that they are the opportunities available, and companies like Capgemini and Tata Elxsi also like recruit biomedical engineers.
Okay, sir. And I think there is a very important question from Mushin. It is like, madam, nothing is said about sports, cultural programs and all. It was mentioned, I think, but anybody else, any professor, faculty, could you please explain the thing about the extracurricular activities in the college, in the campus?
See, for the extracurricular activities in the college, we are having like each and every departments are having separate clubs are there. Like that is, we are considering for the extracurricular activities that the students will be showcasing their extracurricular things. And also our VP has mentioned about this inter-university cultural fest is conducted every year for the students. Like actually, it's a very wonderful program. Like students will be coming from different universities here. They are expressing their skills, and we are university also conducting university festivals every year to showcase the students' achievements, and we are having like a very large indoor stadium here. Sports area is very much wonderful here, and good like Olympic standard swimming pool is also available in our campus.
So I think that doubt is clear. And any other doubts?
Madam, how was the class, online or offline from this year?
Mushin, it is not clear. Could you please repeat?
How was the class, online or offline from this year?
Okay.
It will be offline.
Offline.
Yeah, yes, you'll be coming to the campus.
So Mushin, I think you're
Okay,
happy.
okay.
It's offline.
Okay. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Any other questions? I think if there is no other questions, we can wind up the session. എന്തെങ്കിലും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചോദിക്കാട്ടോ. ഓക്കെ, വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്യണേക്കാട്ടിലും മുമ്പ് കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഒന്നും കൂടെ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. ഒരു ക്യാമ്പസിൽ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് പ്ലേസ്മെന്റ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നത്, അക്രഡീഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതൊക്കെ വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. സോ അതിന്റെ ആ ഒരു കാര്യം നിങ്ങൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇതുവരെയ്ക്കും കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടായിരിക്കില്ല പഠിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ്. അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനത്തെ കാര്യങ്ങളും കൂടെ കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്തിട്ട് വേണം നമ്മളൊരു ക്യാമ്പസിൽ പോകാനായിട്ട്. ആൻഡ് കലാസലിംഗം ഇസ് പ്രോമിസിങ് യു all those things, and which is very important for a career growth, which is very important for a personal growth and all. So I think now we can wind up the session. Career.
ഒരു ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ട്. What is the role of electronics in biomedical engineering?
Sir, Krishna Sundar sir, I think it's a question for you.
Yeah, I have posted an answer, but most of the equipment that are being used in healthcare industries are electronics based. So that's why like you have an electronics a component there in the biomedical engineering.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? I think all doubts are over by now. Anybody else? Do you want to ask any question?
I think there is a question on campus selection in horticulture in the chat box.
Okay. So it's about placement, right? Sir, could you please explain about the campus selections and placements again?
Sure, happy to do that. Like, you know, as like every year, close to about 150 companies come on campus, and as I said, close to about 90% get placed every year. Our annual salary package, average salary package is about 4.5 lakhs per annum for the student, and the highest salary package, as I told, for the last year it was around 65 lakhs per annum. That was the highest salary package last year, and this year our highest salary package is 1.17 crores for the highest salary package as well. So like, you know, all types of companies, like, you know, right from tier 1, tier 2 companies do come to campus, MNCs, everything comes to campus. And at Kalasalingam University, we ensure that right from the first day you are on campus, we start training you in soft skills, aptitude, coding, depending on whichever domain you are. Like, you know, if it's food technology, specific training for food technology, specific to biomedical engineering, like that. Domain specific training is given to you to ensure that when you, in the final year, when you come for placements, you get a successful job upon graduation. So we are here to help you in the path to achieve success in your future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Any other questions? Anybody else want to ask any other questions regarding
credit? Hello.
Hello.
Credit transfer ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവിടെ join ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
So there is a question like, can we join by transferring credits?
How many credits have you studied, sir, elsewhere?
Shyam?
Also passed out.
Also passed out.
Okay, so passed out students, definitely you can join, but you'll have to join the program as a fresh student, sir. But like, you know, if you have not completed the program, like, you know, if you have not completed your course before and you have certain credits which you want to transfer to us, definitely contact our admissions team. We can see how many credits are, like, you know, matching with our syllabus, and those credits we can transfer, so you can study only the remaining courses and complete and obtain your degree. I hope that clarifies your question, sir.
Shyam, clear ayo there?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Hello.
Okay, Najim, ask it.
ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിലൊന്ന് ചോദിച്ചോട്ടെ.
Okay.
ഇപ്പൊ ഈ കൊറോണയുടെ ഇതായത് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ എല്ലാ മേഖലയും, വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മേഖലയിലെല്ലാം കുട്ടികൾക്ക് ഒരു 2 വർഷത്തോളം അവർക്ക് നഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എനി ചാൻസ് ടു കട്ട് ഷോർട്ട് ദി ഡ്യൂറേഷൻ ഓഫ് ദി കോഴ്സ് ഓർ ദ സിലബസ്? ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത് എന്താണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായോ? അതായത് ഇപ്പം
ഒരു 3-year കോഴ്സ് 1.5 അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ആക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? അങ്ങനെയാണ് ചോദിക്കുന്നത്.
അതല്ല, ഞാൻ അത് കൂടിയുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പം ബിടെക് 3 years, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് എംടെക് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ PG കോഴ്സ് 2 വർഷം. ഇപ്പൊ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ തുടങ്ങിയതിനു ശേഷം വളരെ ഷോർട്ട് പീരീഡ് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് കൂടുതൽ കാര്യങ്ങൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അതിനകത്ത് എന്തെങ്കിലും കട്ട് ഷോർട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ട സാധ്യതകൾ അതിനെപ്പറ്റി ചിന്തിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെ വരാൻ സാധ്യതയുണ്ടോ എന്നുള്ളതാണ്.
Okay. So, sir, the question is all about.
I understood, madam. Yeah. So, I'll answer that is that, like, we cannot reduce the course duration because it is set by the government. So, like, the government says BSc degree is 3 years, but engineering degree is 4 years, right? So, we cannot reduce that from 4 to 3 years. But at Kalasalingam University, what option we can give you is that for whatever you need to study in 4 years, you can finish it off in 3 years. And the 4th year, you do an internship or you work or you do a study abroad, and then you can earn, like, other means, so that you complete the 4 years, but the degree will be given only after 4 years for engineering, for example. If you want to join a BSc degree, you can definitely finish the course in 1.5 to 2 years, because you can take courses online and you can take more classes also every semester. Finish it in 1.5 and 2 years. But the 3rd year, you will have to do some work or internship, whatever be it, or a project, whatever you can do. But the degree will be given only after 3 years. I hope you can translate the same, madam, if you can, please. Yeah.
I think Najam understood it, right, Najam?
Yeah, മനസ്സിലായി. അവളെ ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത് ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു എറണാകുളം യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി ആണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു, കലാസലിംഗം യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി. സോ വാട്ട് ഐ എം തിങ്കിങ് ഈസ് ദർ ചാൻസ് ഇൻ ഫ്യൂച്ചർ, അതായത് ഭാവിയില്, കാരണം ഇപ്പൊ നിലവിൽ നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് എഡ്യൂക്കേഷൻ പോളിസി ഒക്കെ മാറിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ബിലോ വിതിൻ 15 years, 15 വയസ്സിനുള്ളിൽ ഒരു കുട്ടി എത്രത്തോളം ആർജിക്കാൻ കഴിയുമെന്നുള്ളത് ആ രീതിയിലേക്ക് മാറിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ അതാണ് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചത്.
I think there are chances for it in the future, right, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Definitely. So the new education policy has been approved by the government. So once it starts coming, then definitely, like, finishing the course earlier and getting the degree earlier, we can definitely, like, see and explore that in the future. Definitely, I would say.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Madam, admission number annekkunnathu Malayali faculty ആരെങ്കിലും number ഉണ്ടോ?
Okay, sir, is there any Malayali faculties in the admission department, administrative department?
Yes, madam. Yes, we do have, like, our admission counselor, Mr. Ashwin, is available. So definitely, like, he can answer anything. I mean, if anything in Malayalam, he can answer. Yeah.
Okay, Mushin. So you understood it, right? Ashwin, you can ask for Ashwin. Any other doubts? If you have any other doubts, you can ask it.
Ashwin number idinathu?
Sir, could you please Ashwin's number to him?
I think it's posted in the chat box, madam, Mr. Ashwin.
Yeah, but there are multiple numbers, so he's asking for the specific number of Ashwin.
Yeah, the last chat box, madam, Mr. Ashwin.
Okay, I will get it.
Okay, you got it. Oh, yeah, Mr. Ashwin is there. So that's clear. Anything else?
I think one question regarding ABET accreditation, I think we will answer that question and we can wind up, I guess.
What is the value of ABET accreditation? I think it's from the food technology department.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, could you please explain it? Yeah,
sure. So ABET aggregation is mainly done, it is an non-governmental organization. So it is given for post-secondary education for natural sciences, engineering and technology. And when you have this accreditation in your program, you will have the ability to apply in United States based programs. So you'll be having opportunity, and since you have studied your BTech degree under ABET aggregated department, so it will be like a way direct for US states based universities. Directly you can get the opportunities to study that universities and programs. These programs are majorly given for natural sciences, computing, engineering and engineering technologies. So it is being aggregated. Food technology is the only one in India. Food technology from our college only, it is being getting aggregated. That's the way our students are also easily getting admissions in United States and other countries.
Thank you, madam. Just to add on, madam, thank you for that. So basically, ABET is an American organization. So from America, they have visited us for 3 days. They have gone through our syllabus. They have gone through our subjects. They have interacted with our students and faculty, and they have given the stamp of approval that whatever degree we are offering at Kalasalingam is equivalent to American standards. So that is the stamp of recognition ABET accreditation gives to a student graduating from Kalasalingam University. And as madam rightly told, for higher education is one thing. Secondly, when you are looking for jobs abroad, be it in US, be it in Canada, be it in Europe, or be it in the Gulf or any other places, having a degree recognized by ABET, accredited by ABET, will definitely improve your chances, give you a higher percentage for getting opportunities abroad in terms of employment as well as higher education as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Any other questions? I think we've cleared almost all questions. And anybody else having any other question? Okay, is it anybody else asking a question?
Hida, 1 minute. Shankar.
Okay, Shankar.
എല്ലാ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസിനും നമ്പർ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അശ്വിന്റെ നമ്പറും ഉണ്ട്, വേറൊരു നമ്പറും ഉണ്ട്. ആ 2 നമ്പറും എല്ലാവരും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട്സ് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എപ്പോ വേണമെങ്കിലും വിളിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അത് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യാവുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പൊ ആ നമ്പർ ഒന്ന് നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോളൂ എല്ലാവരും. നമ്പർ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ശശി സാർ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് ആ നമ്പർ. ജസ്റ്റ് നോട്ട് ദാറ്റ് നമ്പർ ഓൾ ദ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസ്.
ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിനകത്ത് കിടക്കുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ നമ്മുടെ നമ്പർ, അശ്വിന്റെ നമ്പർ, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ബാക്കി നമ്പേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ അതിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ പാർട്ടിസിപ്പൻസ് എല്ലാവരും ആ നമ്പേഴ്സ് ഒക്കെ ഒന്ന് നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചോളൂ കേട്ടോ.
You can contact them anytime. Thank you.
Okay, so നമുക്ക് അഡ്മിനിസ്ട്രേറ്റീവ് ബ്ലോക്ക് എന്നുള്ള അഡ്മിഷൻ റിലേറ്റഡ് നമ്പേഴ്സും കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ എല്ലാവരും ചാറ്റ് ബോക്സിലെ ആ നമ്പേഴ്സ് എടുത്തു വെക്കുക. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏത് സമയം വേണമെങ്കിലും അവരെ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യാം കേട്ടോ ഡൗട്ട്സിനൊക്കെ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട്. And Winowlin sir has given his number as well. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് റിലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഡൗട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ നമ്പറും തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. So, oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Ma'am.
This is Ashwin. That is Ashwin. Ashwin, പറഞ്ഞോളൂ.
Okay.
Hello. Sir. ഞാൻ അശ്വിനാണ്, അഡ്മിഷൻ ഓഫീസർ കേരളത്തിന്റെ. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട്സോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇത് കൂടുതൽ അറിയണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്റെ നമ്പറിൽ വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി. എന്റെ നമ്പർ വരുന്നത് 8943229000. നമുക്ക് കേരളത്തില് ഒരു 8 ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട്സിൽ നമ്മുടെ ഓഫീസസ് ഉണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡയറക്റ്റ് വാക്കിൻ ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ അഡ്മിഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഇപ്പൊ ക്ലാസ്സസ് ഒക്കെ ഒക്ടോബറിൽ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ് ഫിസിക്കലായിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്സസ് നമുക്ക് 27th സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഒരുവിധം നീറ്റിന്റെ എക്സാംസും കെയിമിന്റെ റിസൾട്ട്സ് ഒക്കെ അറിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരുവിധം ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു നല്ല യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റി എന്നുള്ള നിലയ്ക്ക് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇത് പ്രിഫർ ചെയ്യാം. നമുക്ക് അറൌണ്ട് ഒരു 115 കോഴ്സസ് ഉണ്ട്. എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിന് തന്നെ നമുക്കൊരു 18 കോഴ്സസ് ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ BSc അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ, BSc ഹോർട്ടിക്കൾച്ചർ, BSc ഫോറൻസിക്, ഈ കോഴ്സസിനും നല്ല ഒരു ഇതാണ്. നമുക്ക് എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് നിങ്ങൾ കുറെ പേര് ചോദിച്ചു അബെറ്റിന്റെ അക്രഡിറ്റേഷൻ. എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ്സും അബെറ്റ് അക്രഡിറ്റഡ് ആണ്. പിന്നെ അഗ്രികൾച്ചർ, ഫുഡ് സയൻസിന്റെ എല്ലാം അക്രഡിറ്റഡ് ആണ്. അപ്പൊ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഒന്നുകൂടി ഞാൻ നമ്പർ പറയാം, നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചാൽ മതി. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഓഫീസിലേക്ക് വാക്കിൻ ചെയ്യാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ തമിഴ്നാട്ടിലേക്ക് ക്യാമ്പസ് വിസിറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിലും നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി, നമുക്കത് അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് ഓരോ ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട്സിൽ നിന്ന്. നമ്പർ ഒന്നുകൂടി നോട്ട് ചെയ്തോ, അതായത് 8943229000. അശ്വിൻ എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ പേര്. എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട്സ് ഉള്ളവർക്ക് ഏത് സമയത്ത് വേണമെങ്കിലും വിളിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഓക്കെ.
ആൻഡ് ബാക്കി ഫാക്കൽറ്റീസ് എല്ലാവരും നമ്പേഴ്സ് അവിടെ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നോട്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഏതെങ്കിലും ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മളോട് സംസാരിച്ച എല്ലാ പ്രൊഫസേഴ്സും അവരുടെ നമ്പർ അവിടെ തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. യു ക്യാൻ കോൺടാക്ട് ദം ആസ് വെൽ. So I think we can wind up our session right now. So that was really a wonderful session. നമുക്ക് ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ അതുമായിട്ട് റിലേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് കേൾക്കാനായിട്ട് സാധിച്ചു. ഒരുപാട് ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ അവർ പറഞ്ഞു. കുറെ അധികം ഇൻഫർമേഷൻ നമുക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു.
ഒരു ഡൗട്ട് ചോദിക്കട്ടെ, ഈ കലാസലിംഗം യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിന്റെ നോട്ടീസിനകത്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞ വട്ടം വരെയാണെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല, ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ റോബോട്ടിക്സും കൂടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ ബയോമെഡിക്കൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗിന്റെ കൂടെ.
എക്സ്ക്യൂസ് മീ, അതായത് നമുക്ക് ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ ആൻഡ് റോബോട്ടിക്സ് വരുന്നത് മെക്കാനിക്കൽ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെ കൂടിയാണ് കൊളാബറേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതായത് മെക്കാനിക്കൽ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിൽ നമുക്ക് പ്യുവർ മെക്കാനിക്കൽ ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ മെക്കാനിക്കൽ വിത്ത് റോബോട്ടിക്സ് ആൻഡ് ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, മെക്കാനിക്കൽ വിത്ത് മെക്കട്രോണിക്സ് ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ മെക്കാനിക്കൽ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിന്റെ കീഴിൽ ഓട്ടോമൊബൈൽ ഉണ്ട്, ഓട്ടോമൊബൈൽ എഞ്ചിനീയറിംഗ് ഉണ്ട്. ബയോമെഡിക്കലിലല്ല നമുക്ക് ഓട്ടോമേഷൻ റോബോട്ടിക്സ് വരുന്നത്, മെക്കാനിക്കൽ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലാണ് വരുന്നത്.
Thank you, sir. Ashwin, thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. Welcome.
So if you have any other doubts, നമുക്ക് തന്നിട്ടുള്ള നമ്പേഴ്സിലൊക്കെ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് ചോദിക്കാം. So I think now we can wind up the session. Thank you so much, Shasi, Anand sir. Thank you so much all the faculties. Thank you so much all the participants for your valuable time spending here. All of you spend your valuable time here. Thank you so much, Ashwin, and thank you so much, Mathrubhumi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you to all.
Library. The library at Kalasalingam University houses over 100,000 volumes spread over an area of 102,000 square feet. The centrally air-conditioned center also has an audio-visual room and subscribes to over 112 international journals and hundreds of journals online.